Welcome back, folks. Picking up right where we left off here. After part 10, this will be part 11. So, yeah, let's see where this part takes us. I think we're right about to finish chapter 4, I think, from what I was reading. Hang on, let's see what Emily has to say if we already found the transcript.
You think all of them are in this cult business? Even Jerem?
I'm not sure any of them have a choice at this point. We just need to find a way to stop all of this.
Okay. Okay, that was weird. He stood there for like a minute. Oh, locked closet. Okay, so we don't have the key for that. Oh, hang on. What's this? The Snake Dagger.
The Snake Dagger, a monograph by Yael Klein. In Ludwig Prin's book on pagan rituals called The Mystery of the Grave, as translated by Nicholas Vachy, there are several references to a sacrificial dagger called the Snake Dagger. It has long been thought of as a poor translation of the original text, that it would be more appropriate with worm dagger from the Latin vermis cultrum. This seems natural following the recent consensus that the original title of Prin's book, De Vermis Mysteris, should literally translate to the mystery of the worm. However, this would take away from Vachy's great effort at translating the underlying meaning of the words and revealing several cultural beliefs. While Prin certainly was using the term worm as a symbol or synecdoche for death and the dead, which is made clear by the contents of the book, in the case of the dagger, we shouldn't be too hasty to dismiss his translation. Reading through Vachy's correspondence with his patron, it appears that he had more than just the Latin text at his disposal. Vachy had dug up Prin's living relatives and uncovered several cross-referenced historical texts and an actual snake dagger. The dagger was dated to the early Middle Kingdom of Egypt and had such a clear shape of a wave that Vachy considered calling it the sinusoidal blade. Knowing the full story, it seems prudent that he chose to translate it as snake and not worm. There are several reasons why this choice of word helps us understand the pagans that Prin's book attempts to describe. The symbolic value of the shape becomes more apparent when reading about the use for the dagger. In the passage of possession and exorcism, we find the snake dagger poisons the poisoner within the victim and is therefore pacified. Where the literal text would tell us that the worm dagger trumps the demon possessing the victim, it tells us nothing of their reasoning, only that somehow this dagger wins against the demon, like it had the better hand in poker. Vachy's translation allows us to follow the underlying logic to the ritual magic that is being performed. Poison the poisoner sounds like fighting fire with fire. That to hurt the demon possessing its victim, the priests would have to fight back with a power that is known to the evil they are fighting. The snake dagger is therefore not only a good way to describe its form, but it also helps us understand how it could be thought of as a useful tool for exorcism. Finally, it also helps us understand their relationship to lunacy, that it was thought of as something poisoning the mind rather than controlling it. What is also interesting to note is that the possessed are always considered poisoned in their head and not their heart. The snake dagger always went to the eye of the possessed, leaving them partially blind, if they had the good luck to survive.
Okay, that's actually pretty interesting. I mean, that's kind of how it works in fiction anyway. When you have like I mean, in any, it doesn't necessarily have to be like a biblical thing where it's like a demon possessing. It could be like any kind of like sci-fi where it's another being. Like, I think the best example, like maybe Stargate. You know, the Gould, the symbiote possessing the host. where the mind is taken over, but the heart is still there. Like the remnant of the person that's possessed is still there. It's kind of like a basic trope there for that kind of fiction. And I guess they're kind of I once again I'm really loving the way they're just building on the lore here. All right. Okay. So. Okay. Looks like there's a door over here, but I can't. This is a really awkward. It's like I feel like I'm playing like an old Resident Evil game with tank controls here. Yeah, I'm a little confused here. Oh. Oh. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why they made it like this. I feel like we just should have kept the over-the-shoulder view. Furniture key. Okay.
Huh. Has that been there this whole time?
Your guess is as good as mine, Carnby. Let's see if it works over here somewhere. Okay. Uh-oh. Answer the phone? Where's the phone? I'm sorry, that looks like it would be a really uncomfortable bed. Oh, he's moving by himself. All right.
Hello?
Detective Carnby?
Who is this? Jeremy?
Jeremy is with the Dark Man. You can't save him.
Well, I've done everything he wanted so far, and there's just one more thing on the list. I expect him to keep his promise and return Jeremy unharmed.
Get out, Detective. While you still can.
Okay. Oh, okay. So we're doing the talisman here. Okay. Is there like a clue we can use? I'm trying to think. Hang on. Let me see. What was the last thing we had? Well, 1921 can't be the clue because that's. Okay, I'm not seeing anything that could be a clue here. First meeting, I'm not finding any mentions of numbers. I can't think of anything that might be the clue. Hang on. I'm gonna come back to this. Look over here, see if we can find something that could be the clue. try talking to Emily.
I've been so busy trying to free your uncle from the promise he made to the Dark Man. I guess I kind of just let everything else go.
Don't worry, Detective. I feel like we're close. I'm sure Jeremy will turn up. If he is part of the cult, he wouldn't want to miss the Feast of St. John. I just need enough information to make him see the truth.
I hope you're right, but I doubt he'll show up. Not as long as the Dark Man's got him hiding.
Okay, my only idea is that, okay, so we have a drawing of the talisman right here. But everything's pointing one way, so maybe that's a clue? I can't, so this whole section is like, it's playing like an old-fashioned PS1 game. Like, there's no way to move the camera around. I can't move the camera up and down to see what it looks like. I don't know why they made this section of the game like this. I don't know if it's like a callback to the original, you know, because I know the original was on PS1, I think. I don't know if it was like this. Anybody in the comments, if anyone who's played the original, you know, feel free to sound off in the comments. But this is just really weird. Maybe if we do it pointing this way. Hang on, I'm gonna take a picture of that. Give me a minute. Alright, just a moment, chat. Hang on. I'm old, chat. This is what happens when you're old. You end up taking pictures of everything. Okay. Though I think I've announced it a couple times in different playthroughs. I have like a whole album on my phone just of game puzzles. Okay. Now it's facing this way, right? No. This thing doesn't really have a direction, does it? 950. He was facing a different way. See, that looks like the picture. Because it looks like it was going, like, if it was clock, it would look like it would be going to like 11 o'clock. That's like the best reference I can give you guys. Oh. Okay. All right. Yeah, see? I guess from that bird's eye point of view, though, it was probably different.
You okay?
He's walking on his own again.
Frazzled.
Just stupid telephone.
I know. I tried calling the police earlier. The telephone is completely dead.
It's not... Yeah, no, the telephone isn't working.
Okay. Oh, hang on.
Miss Hartwood, I think you're gonna want to see this.
Is there something in the closet?
Yeah, there is. You don't see the very obvious gate leading to whatever Jeremy's madness is serving up next?
I don't understand. Are you making some kind of fashion metaphor? I'm sorry, I don't have time for this. Can you just tell me what you're doing?
You don't see this. It's fine. It's fine. Catch you later.
Are you going inside the closet?
Yeah. Got a problem with that?
No. Do what you think is right, Detective.
Sorry, I didn't mean to.
Goodbye, Miss Hartwood.
Okay. All right, back to... Okay, that was I'll admit that was a little bit disorienting. Oh boy, what is it? Are we at the Mountains of Madness now? Is that where we are? In Antarctica? It kind of looks like we're in like a ship or something. Although Mountains of Madness, they use probably use ships to get there and then planes to fly over. I used to read a lot of Lovecraft, and Mountains of Madness is one of the more famous stories. Ice pick, okay. You're not freezing, Carnby? Flare gun, nice. Okay, so it's a double right. Okay. Okay. What do we got here? Salmo offering. Another collectible. Flares are full. The great... Okay, no. I guess this isn't the Mountains of Madness, because Mountains of Madness was Antarctica. Guess we'll find out what this is here.
We found the ancient Stellarium perched on a cliff facing the Arctic Ocean after a day of sailing due north of the Eskimo encampment. Jacob van Ostadt was our most keen member of the expedition. He had been chasing down the source of a peculiar type of crystallized metal present in several sacred items among the natives on the northeast coast of Greenland. The site was a remarkable find for any explorer, and we were all enraptured in our search for enlightenment and meaning. The surviving architecture seemed almost unearthly in origin and astonishingly sophisticated. The metal Jacob was searching for was abundant, almost ubiquitous. We were so taken by our find that we were surprised by the sun falling below the horizon. As we quickly picked up our gear, ready to head back to our camp, Jacob van Ostadt declared that he wanted to stay. He was adamant. We begged him to reconsider. The night would be getting colder by the hour, and we feared for all our safety. Jacob refused, threatening us with violence if we wouldn't leave him alone. As the snowfall turned heavier, we left him there on his own. The next day, the weather became worse, and we had to spend hours enforcing our shelter as our tents became increasingly useless. The group had written off Jacob, thinking he must be dead. I had an urge to make one final attempt to save him, so I headed out as darkness fell with a handful of flares and headed toward the coast and up the climb towards the Stellarium. That's when I saw him, transfixed by a burning sky, that celestial lantern. Jacob keeled over and let out a painful shriek that struck me with such fear and pity. He was crying in agony, for the cold weather had ravaged his flesh. I called out to him, and he turned to face me. His vacant stare held me in place like a needle through a butterfly, and he said, "You must leave now, Hershtan. Go, and never come back." And so I left.
Okay, so it's not the Mountains of Madness, but it's a different area of madness. Pardon me, you'd have been... I'm shocked that we're able to survive this. As lightly dressed as we are. Okay, so we can't go that way. I don't see any, like, notable markers. So I guess we're just heading off into the... Into the cold. Map is up to you, sure. As usual. Oh, hello. What do we got here? Can't pick that up. I'm just heading. I'm heading to see. Is this a cliff face? Yeah. So I'm guessing, like, oh wow, that's all the way over there. I didn't. When there's no like indicators of where to go, it's kind of weird. Oh, nice. Any more health? I can sure use more health. Okay. These look like stairs. Guessing this is where we go then. If it sounds like I'm streaming from I'm recording from atop a high mountain, that's the game, not my fan. Okay. Pistol bullets, nice. Oh, yes, thank you. More pistol bullets. Oh boy, here we go. All right. Investigate the ruins. Okay. Pistol bullets. Full. Okay. Anything else out here? Oh, nice. This looks really.
Hey, you! What are you doing here? What is this place?
Turn back, detective. You're not wanted here.
Whoa, take it easy. I'm not your enemy.
Oh, you're wrong, detective. You're wrong.
Where'd he go? Okay. Okay, he's like able to disappear at will. What the? Oh. Oh boy. Where'd he go? Oh, hello. Oh. Okay. Oh. That was quick. I mean, it's not that much of a... I wouldn't even call that a mini boss fight. He wasn't even that tough. Just kind of... He was able to like teleport. I'd say that was the only unsettling part of the fight. If it had been a little bit longer, I'd say that was a good fight. That was a little bit... Although I really don't want to know what that's like on the hardest mode. I've been trying to, I started playing RE9 on Insanity mode. That's bad enough. Tight lid. Oh, okay.
Of course. Taurus. I figured you wouldn't want your stars aligned, Jeremy.
Okay. Oh. Alright. Well, if it isn't everyone's favorite part of the playthrough, watching Court Jester brute force the puzzles. Okay. So I'm oh, hang on. Nope. No, I didn't. No. I'm trying to... Hang on. No? Okay. Oh. All right. Okay. No. Okay, we can't move it anymore. Oh boy.
God's sake, stay dead, will you?
Okay. Oh boy. What the? What was that? Did he just heal himself? Okay. I see how it works now. Okay.
I'm all out of bullets.
Oh! Oh, come on. Okay. Well, at least I know how it works now. Yeah, we can skip that.
God's sake, stay dead, will you?
Alright, just gotta stay out of... Oh. What was that? I should have known that wasn't the end of his fight. Oh. You gotta hurry up and stab him or he heals himself.
I'm all out of bullets.
All right. Oh, he's starting to blow stuff at me. Oh, okay. He does a lot of damage. Oh boy. Gotcha.
Jeremy?
I did everything! Aren't you happy? Stupid charlatan! What more do you want from me? You want me to lose my mind?
Oh, my lord! Doctor! Baptiste! Quick!
Jesus. What are you thinking, compadre?
You awake? You are awake. Mr. Conby's up.
Hey, buddy. I thought you'd be knocked out for the rest of the night. Come on out and join us, will you? I'll save you some gumbo.
Good to have you back. You gave us all a good scare.
What happened?
You had a psychological breakdown. Sorry for manhandling you, but you were being violent, you see.
You stabbed Jeremy and then punched Dr. Gray.
Are they... okay?
Jeremy's a little strange, but everything's back to normal.
Really?
All thanks to you, combat. You want to try standing up?
Well, if it isn't the hero of the day. How are you feeling, Detective?
Never better. How about you two? Hey, Jeremy, I didn't do too much damage, did I?
Things are fine. Very quiet.
What's up with him? Painkillers?
No. You see, despite you having the finesse of a one-eyed butcher, you managed to lobotomize dear Jeremy.
I did what?
It's actually quite impressive. It's not like I hadn't considered it myself. I just wish Jeremy could have been helped without reducing his personality to that of an oyster.
But he's gonna live.
Of course. As long as someone keeps feeding him, he'll outlive the best of us.
All right, chat. Finally back in control. Sorry, that was like a really long cutscene. And it looks like we're back to normal. End of chapter 4, beginning of chapter 5. I don't trust this guy. I really don't. I think this guy was behind it all.
Does Emily know about Jeremy's condition?
Yes. She seems to be handling it quite well under the circumstances.
Does she still want to take Jeremy away from Derceto?
I will have to insist that you do. This is not that kind of institution.
I'm pretty sure you want to make it that kind of institution. Hang on. Can I see how much health I have? Never mind. I don't have any. Okay, well, hopefully we can find some more. Oh, hello.
Hey, Ruth. Glad to see you made it back to Derceto.
You too, Detective. Make sure to stay for the festivities. It's no Mardi Gras, but it ain't bad.
You seen Emily around?
I saw her packing some things into that old jalopy you arrived in about an hour ago. I'm sure she hasn't given up on you yet.
Okay. Can we... This must be that St. John's night that they were planning. Okay. Locked out then. Let's say locked in. Well, like we're locked out. Okay. Well, this is, it's kind of nice.
Good to see you back on your feet, Detective. Have some gumbo.
Thanks. I'll save it for later.
I can go for some good gumbo.
Seems like everyone's in a pretty good mood.
The Eve of St. John is the most important date of the whole year. It's the only day when the black goat of the woods tends to her young.
Okay, interesting. Last time, the best gumbo I've ever had, I was really young, so I probably have to try it again to see, compare. Disneyland, the Pirates of the Caribbean, the restaurant inside Pirates of the Caribbean sells some pretty good gumbo. It was spicy though. I was like, I'm not used to spicy food, but it was good from what I remember. Wait for Miss Hartwood. Hang on. That looks like something we do after talking to everybody. So let's talk to everybody first.
Hey, kid. What are you up to?
Preparing for the ceremony. I don't want to disappoint Mother.
What's your part in this?
I'm the Cabri Corn. It's very important. Only I can settle our debt.
I had my doubts, but you are in the right place, Grace.
I think you might be right. For once.
Alright, so it looks like everyone has like a dialogue prompt you have to exhaust. Because it's not prompting me to say anything to her anymore. see what.
All right, tell me, what the hell's about to happen here?
Every year we have a little turn the page ceremony by the tree. It's symbolical. It's like life has its cycles of grief and happiness. You know? Just like a tree facing the seasons. Things change, but remain the same.
So this is basically New Year's Eve, but with a tree metaphor.
Exactly. You're so smart. It's about starting again. I mean, who could use a positive message like that more than a bunch of lunatics like us?
For some reason, I feel like this guy would be played by Tom Hanks, but drunk. I don't know why.
I get the feeling some of you think this year is going to be special. Any idea why?
Well, we got some new words, thanks to your buddy Jeremy, and some other changes to the program. Let's just say we're all in this year.
Okay, that's the end of what he has to say. I'm
gonna go look for Emily.
Don't
okay.
worry about her. She wouldn't leave without you, would she?
All right. Hang on. I think he had one more.
Jeremy, hang on for a little longer, okay? We'll be going back to New Orleans soon.
Oh, good. I do so miss the city lights.
Okay, I get the feeling we're gonna have. This is gonna be like a. This is chapter 5, so this is the last chapter, I think. Let's see what everybody has to say, though.
What are you looking for?
Just keeping an eye out for the storm. Radio says it could be a wild one.
You don't know where Emily is, do you?
She's packing some of Jeremy's things. Said she wanted to take them away. I'm sure she'll come and get you when she's ready.
Should probably get a move on then.
See you around, compare.
Okay, hopefully he's not. Hopefully he's on our side. I get the feeling he's on our side. This one, she's a bit more suspicious to me.
That is one impressive tree.
More impressive than you could ever imagine.
So how does this all work? You dance around chanting? For the ritual, I mean?
Stay and find out, Detective. It might just do you good.
You haven't seen Emily, have you?
No, Detective. I haven't.
Alright, looks like she's got nothing more to say. Hang on. I'm just curious if there's anything else around here I can pick up. So I'm out of health. Alright, well, with that, I guess with everything, I'm just gonna wait for Emily then. Yeah.
Everyone knows what to do? Y'all know the new words.
Mrs. Thompson, we talked about this. I'm not sure everyone is comfortable.
Doctor, I insist. This is important. We've waited for so long, Doctor.
Let's just go with the old song. Not every change is an improvement.
Boss, good or bad, we need to move forward.
All in, Doc. Let's bet it all.
But we don't know what we're dealing with.
It'll be okay, Doctor. Better even.
Ever their praises and abundance to the Black Goat of the Woods. Hear us, mother. Take pity on us. Take pity on us.
ever
Hear
their
us,
great
mother,
mother,
and
and
take
abundance
abundance
to the black
back
goat
to
of
the
the
woods.
woods.
on us.
Hear us, mother,
and take pity on us. Take pity on us.
ever their bravery, and abundance to the black goat of the woods. Hear us, mother, and take pity on us. Accept our sacrifice. Judge our
Stop! Are you crazy?
This here's what needs to happen, Carpet.
Grace, stop!
Yeah! Shoot the ground! Yeah! Shoot the ground! The black goat of the woods!
Stop in the ground! Yeah! Stop in the ground! Get my uncle out of here!
Jeremy, come with me! Get over here! Jeremy, come with me! Jeremy, come here!
No! There has to be a sacrifice!
We're doomed!
Jeremy!
I can't let that monster leave Derceto. I have to stop it.
Okay, that got nuts real quick. But one thing though, chat. I'm at the 47-minute mark. I don't know how long the final boss fight's gonna take. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna end it here and then continue on the next part. All right, chat. I want to say thank you for watching. Thank you for being here. Thank you for watching. Subscribe for more. I'll see you in the next recording.